Today began not the best. Basically, I didn't come early today because whenever I come early on weekends, nothing happens. So I was like, no thanks. So I needed to get gas. I go on the freeway. There's usually no problem whatsoever on Saturday mornings. Today, there was, I don't know, a 15-minute slowdown. And I did not see it until I arrived in the slowdown. And I was already, I had like 70 miles left. And I was like, uh-oh. Like if it takes too long, I might be in the shit, you know? And I wanted to go out at the next exit, basically. But the slowdown was literally on the ramp to join the other freeway, and I was like, oh my god. So I got stressed out, but I made it because I use Upside for my gas, so I have to go to a certain gas station. The thing is, I could have gone to another gas station if it really was like the end. Like I was like, okay, I'm not gonna make it, but you know, gas is so expensive right now. It's $7.50 or $7.50, no, $5.50 or something. And I was like, okay, if I can grab like some cents, you know, sale discount reduction, I was like, I'm gonna do it, you know. So finally, the slowdown resolved. I don't know why. Like there was a crash, but there was nothing on the road. So basically, the slowdown was because of people slowing down to look at what happened, literally. And I was like, okay, bro. So I was able to go to the gas station that I wanted to go to, so that's good. I arrived at the gas station. There was many people at the gas station. I don't know why, because usually there is never anybody here. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I go in front of a pump. I put my card in, and it says, can't read your chip, and then it says, out of service. And I was like, are you for real? So I go to another pump. This time it worked. I was like, okay, fine. I get my gas, and I had to go to the pharmacy because, TMI, but I have a UTI, so, because of the public restrooms here that I use at the store. So yay. If you didn't know, and you don't want to pay $250 for a doctor consultation, I know some people don't like it, but Amazon now has something called Amazon Clinic, and it costs $30. You don't have to do a video. If you want to do a video conference, like a video appointment, it's like $80. But if you don't need a video conference appointment, you can send a message and send one question, like tell what you have, and they will answer you. And this costs $30. $30, okay? My friend went to what was it? Carbon Health the other day, the cashier that I told you about. She paid $250 plus the drugs. So me, I paid $30. You can choose whatever provider that you want. They give you like an estimated time in which they answer. And I chose the one that answered the fastest, 2 hours, which they did.
Your destination is on the left.
There's a squirrel. What you doing, little one? Okay. There was a squirrel on the road, and I don't want to crush the squirrel, you know? Okay, it's right here. Let me go deliver. Okay, this order is $12 for 4 items. And she was really, really close. So I took it, everything was in stock. And I have accepted, I think it's a 15 on Uber. It's 21 items. I decided to take it as I was walking to my car to go deliver this one. And yeah, pretty easy. So, drop off is done. She tipped $5, which is very good considering she only had 4 items. Butter, paper, toilet paper. She had laundry detergent and 8 pieces of chicken. And I have delivered to them actually before. I remember this unit. Anyway, so Amazon Clinic. I chose the provider. I did this yesterday at 10 p.m. mind you. 10 p.m. my time. They ask you what you have, answer according to what you have, right? Then it sends the message to whatever provider you chose. And it says that they will send you a message of what they think is the best for you. And you can agree or disagree. It doesn't mean that they're going to give you a prescription at every time. But basically, you don't have to do anything. It just sends your information. And around 12:30, so 2.5 hours later, I had somebody answer me and tell me, okay, this is what I recommend. Tell me if that's okay with you. And if that's okay with you, I will send the information to whichever pharmacy you have chosen. You can choose whichever pharmacy you want. They have CVS. So I chose my store, obviously, because they have a pharmacy and I'm there all the time. So why not? So I chose this one. You can choose CVS, Walgreens, Vons, Albertsons, anything you want. So I chose my store, and basically I said, yes, I'm okay with that. They sent my prescription to the pharmacy, and I went in and picked it up. And this cost me $30 for the consultation. $14. Okay, lady, what are you doing? See your car coming? Goes anyway. And this cost me $14 for the antibiotics. $14. And I had a coupon from GoodRx. So if ever you're getting some drugs or some medicine, you can go on GoodRx and they will probably have a coupon for you. And you don't have to sign up for anything. You don't have to pay for anything. I'm done with shopping. Honestly, if they sent it to me at the same time as the Instacart, I would have done those together. But because it was 21 items, but I don't remember how many units. It's not 21. It's not 21 items. It's less than that. Basically, she has 7 packs of sparkling water, the small ones. So it's going to a house, so I don't care. That's probably why it said heavy when I accepted it. So those are all in the same place. First of all in stock. Then she had 8 balanced break snacks, the crackers and cheese snacks, whatever packs. So 8 of that were at the same place as well with the eggs. Then she had some juice, and I had to. So for the balance breaks, she wanted 4 and 4. One had only 3, and the other one had only 2. So it might go down a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But honestly, it was really, really easy. It didn't feel like that big of an order. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And now she is 7 or 8 minutes away. DoorDash, $15 for 16.6 miles. Those are the orders that I'm getting on DoorDash right now. Like, it's just ridiculous, really. Decline, obviously. My acceptance rate is 4%. And I guess I'm not receiving any more orders because I used to be prioritized for shopping orders, but I think I didn't hit the requirement for this month, and I'm not anymore, or maybe last month, and now I don't receive anything anymore. But you know what? It's not just me. I've been watching videos on YouTube and talking to some other people that do DoorDash and Uber and Instacart as well, and they've been saying that DoorDash is basically dead. Either there are not enough orders, either there are too many of us, but they are just no orders whatsoever. Like none. Not at all. So some of them still make a living because they work a lot of hours and they take shitty orders. But most people have moved on, either got another job or they are focusing on other apps like myself, Uber and Instacart per se. They also have Grubhub, Spark, this kind of stuff. There are just no orders anymore on DoorDash. It's the reality of it. Even before, you used to be able to go online without having to schedule yourself. At 11:30, your zone would turn red because it was lunchtime and they would have not enough drivers. Now, if you don't schedule yourself 6 days in advance, you don't go online at all during the day. That's pretty nice. It's a nice house. Hello. Okay, drop off is done. I'm gonna try and go this way, but I think that's a bad idea. $7 is the base pay, so we'll see if there is a hidden tip. I would like to see a hidden tip on that order, to be honest, because it was heavy. Okay, this is a 20 on Uber. I have delivered to her before, so I'm hoping there's gonna be a hidden tip. She's 3 minutes away. And then I'm gonna come back and shop for a 45 on Instacart, but it's 7 miles. God, took me so much longer for whatever reason. So yes, I know, Instacart is bullying me. Anyway, the $15 order ended up being 26, please and thank you. She tipped 19 bucks. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Now I'm literally like half a mile away, not even half a mile away from the store. Shopping is done. It didn't take me that long. It's just that she had a lot of items. I can already tell she didn't tip well, because this is her order, not him, but her order is $300 worth of groceries. And the total tip is 24 bucks. So already she should have tipped 60 bucks. Please and thank you. I'm gonna assume she tipped $10, or maybe for 15. But I have delivered to her before, and I don't remember if she tipped well. Maybe she tipped 20 and he tipped 4, which in itself is pretty poor on both sides. I guess that's why I got this order, because I checked the address and I was like, it doesn't ring a bell at all. And then I checked and I was like, oh no, I remember it. So I don't know, I'm happy I got it. It's 45 bucks. It's probably gonna take me an hour and 15, because I took like a good 15 minutes to finish checking out the Uber, go deliver, come back because of traffic. So let's say 15 minutes that I took extra to go deliver the Uber order. So in her notes she said walked, because basically it's like a condo type situation. So she is behind, the front door is behind. She had too many things. I was like, I'm not walking. She had a 35 case of water, she had some ice, and she had like, I don't know, 8 bags. So I know that there is parking behind at the back. So I went inside, and she was ready with her ID. And now I'm gonna go deliver the second one, 12 minutes. I just saw the tip for my last Uber order, and I knew she was a good tipper, but woo, it was a very big order. She had like 29 cans of dog food, plus a lot of other things. She tipped $30. I accepted this order for 20 bucks and it ended up being 42. Please and thank you. My shoulder is killing me, really. It's 3:53. I don't know what to do really for this shoulder. Like it's been hurting for a week. I've put some arnica, I've tried massaging, I've tried it just gets worse, literally. I actually already delivered to that address too. So I delivered to both of them. Which is why I got the order, I guess. See what's going on. If he tips more than her, I will be mad. $46. Well, that's good because I accepted it for 45. Yeah, it took me an hour and 34 minutes. So like I said, 15 minutes of that was me going to deliver the Uber order, but I mean, she tipped me $30 on the Uber order. She tipped more than those two combined. Okay, so the first order. So customer A is the customer I've delivered first, right? So I was right. She tipped less than him. She tipped $7. Her order was $300 worth more than $300 worth of groceries, right? She tipped $7. She could not even tip $10. And the second customer tipped $17. Please and thank you. And granted, he was the furthest one, but at the same time, he tipped $10 more. And he was the last one to be delivered, and obviously his order took way longer than it should have because I was shopping for like 50 units or 50 items for her order. Anyway, whatever. I made $46, which is what is important, but this shows you, like, why do you pair those two orders together? Instacart literally makes no sense to me. I mean, I guess it makes sense for them because it's like no one's gonna be wanting to do this shit order, right? But wow. And I was wrong. They tipped really well. This is a 13 on Uber. I don't think there's gonna be a hidden tip. 3 marinara sauce, curly parsley, and 3 ground beef. Oh, they're not answering. This is closed. I called 3 times and I rang the doorbell 3 times. Okay, so I left everything at the gate. Whatever. Like, I called them 3 times on the phone. I sent 2 messages and I rang the doorbell 3 times. Like, there is just nothing else I can do. I remember them because last time I remember those notes. She says, checking with the guard, and there is no guard. There's just a dog that just barks, and PTSD from my own place. I would hate to be their neighbor. And because I hate to be my neighbor's neighbor. And what do you want me to do? I'm not going to wait 15 minutes in front of your house just for you to unstick your fingers out of your ass. Last time she had a PIN number and they had opened the gate. That's why I waited a little bit longer, but I'm not waiting 15 minutes. So I left everything at the gate. Oh well, they know where to go to get it. It's not that I don't want to go, but if you don't answer the phone or the messages or the gate, then I leave it at the gate. Please and thank you. I am on my way to delivery. $14 order on Uber. 3.7 miles, but if I complete 4 $14 orders, I'm at 200. So after this one, I will only have to complete 3 3 more, and it's 5:22, so I'm hoping I can. I'd like to go home around 8:30 max. If I can go before that, that would be great. Yeah, that's how it is today. Honestly, today is not too bad so far. I mean, even if I don't hit 200, I should be able to hit 150 at least. So, oh well. It's a pretty good day so far. I hope it doesn't slow down too much. Okay. I didn't realize how far they were. Drop-off is done. Don't you love it? The people who drive literally 10 miles an hour. Because I have accepted a $24 order on a DoorDash. First DoorDash of the day. And I was on my way to deliver this one. And I did not realize how far they were. And the road is so shit here. Ugh. I tried to hurry up, but I'm literally like destroying my car in the process. Alright. Those are 2 orders, the 24 on DoorDash, 27 on Instacart. I don't know which one is one. I don't know. Alright, Instacart is first. They're 2 minutes away. I had to scan their ID, but I'm hoping it's not gonna be too complicated. I need to hurry the hell up. I was on time. Then I went to the line because I had alcohol with the Instacart order. Everything was fine. Everything was in stock, or they chose replacements. And then I go to the line, and obviously I don't know if it was a driver, I don't know if it was a dude, but his card was not going through and he would not let it go. Like, you know, at some point you're just like, okay, just suspend the transaction and then I'll go figure it out, you know? No, he was not budging. And I was like, bro, I think it's time for you to leave the line and let us normal people go and check out. Like, I waited a good 5 to 7 minutes before the cashier was like, well, maybe I'm going to have to suspend your transaction. He was putting his card and it was not going through. Oh my god. Thank you. And I was like, okay, maybe at some point you're gonna have to go. Like, literally, how long is this gonna take? Because the other line, I couldn't go to self-checkout, and the other line was the creep, which I'm never going to go. I would rather delay the order 1 hour. I don't care. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, like, you're making me really late. I was on time for both orders, even the DoorDash. You, Lord Jesus, because this one is literally 2 minutes away, and the other one is another 2 minutes. So, I mean, ultimately, it's not like it's hot food and they're waiting for their food, and no, you know, and this one has ice, so I'd rather go deliver to them right now. Considering how little orders DoorDash has been sending me, whatever. Like, I like this customer, but at the same time, it's like, well, you know, the other apps are nicer to me, so I'm going to prioritize them. Hey, woo! First drop-off is done. It was going to a house. He was not the one who placed the order, but ultimately it doesn't matter. He had an ID ready, so that's all that matters. Now the second drop-off is literally 2 minutes away. Oh Lord. This was 2 great orders to do together, but Lord, if the first one did not take me that long, not the first one, but like, if the Uber had not been going that far, it would have been great. But it did take me a good 20 minutes to go deliver and come back. So yes, on that I am guilty. But I know this customer, I know he's not gonna care. He doesn't have anything frozen. He doesn't have anything that's hot, anything that's cold. It doesn't matter, but I mean, it's been an hour. But at the same time, I'm like, earlier today, there was two guys in the store doing Uber. When I got the $12 order this morning, they were already in the store. I go, I do the $12 order, I go deliver, I come back. I do the order that I did after that. I don't remember. I think it was an Uber. I think it was the 15 that went to 20-ish something, 24. They were still there, and when I went to check out for the Uber order, so the second order, I had gone to deliver, come back, shopped, and I was done. They were barely going to check out. It was well over an hour at this point that this whole ordeal had begun. And I was like, wow, like, I can't imagine taking that long inside the store to begin with. Like, right now, it's gonna take an hour to shop, check out, deliver, and in between, I went to deliver 2 orders. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, it takes you 1 hour just to shop? And the other day, when the guy, the other driver had the $47 order, it took him, I don't know how long, because when I went to deliver and came back, it took me 20 minutes. I came back, I began, more than this, it took me 36 minutes. I came back, he was barely finishing shopping. I was like, damn, I can shop this in 20 minutes. You do it in an hour. All right, final drop off. it's so complicated today. So let's see. I didn't even check how much this order ended up being on Instacart. I did make a few replacements, I think. Let's see. My shoulder is killing me. Literally killing me. $27.84. $20 tip. That's pretty good. Please and thank you. 0.7 miles away from the store. And this took me 34 minutes because 10 minutes of that was waiting for this bozo to finally let it go for his meat. And there was like, I don't know, his wife waiting on the side with the kid. I was like, bro, what is this? Like, why are you here? Anyway, and I think I received a tip on Uber. Sorry, $8.38. Probably for the one who did not answer the at the gate. Yeah, $13.99. My neck and my shoulder are killing me. Literally killing me. Ooh. I don't do anything, I'm not moving, and I'm struggling. Anyway, I don't know how much money I've made. It's 6:34. I'm gonna go back to the store. Alright, I'm over 200, so I'm pickier, but I want to go home soon. So I took a $12 order going half a mile, and I think I'm gonna leave around 7:30. Okay, that's the $12 order. This is a pain in my ass because my shoulder hurts. The rest is okay. Everything was in stock. She's in the house, so oh well. Okay. Lord. My shoulder's killing me. Drop off is done. Last time she said to not ring the doorbell, so I did not ring the doorbell this time. My shoulder is killing me even more than the other days, and I've been putting some cream and arnica on it. Now, $12.42 is the total amount. I guess it went down because the bananas, or whatever. Oh my god, DoorDash is just so terrible. Uber, $16 for 7 miles. No! Thank you very much. Okay. 16 minutes from start to finish. So, that's not too bad. You know what I mean? $12, whatever. One of the managers at the store was like, how do those guys, aka the Russian dudes, always get the big orders? And I was like, oh, do you want to know? Because he was like, every day I see them and they have carts filled with things. And I'm like, let me tell you one thing. It's called having a bot. And he was like, oh, where can I get one? I was like, you don't want to do that. Like, literally, you just don't want to do that. First of all, you're gonna f up your accounts, and second of all, there is a huge chance for you that if you're not within that community, like if you're not Russian or Armenian, they're just gonna scam you. They're not gonna give you the right bot. They're just gonna make you pay, and then you'll never see anything. So, I was like, it's because they have bots, so they get all of the orders before everyone else. But what can you do? What can you do? Okay, last order. I took it reluctantly, and it's for a customer I've delivered to before. He tips usually pretty well, but it's heavy. But it's going to a house, but it's heavy. You know what I mean? It's 7:31, so I will be done at about 7:40, let's say. And then I guess I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna end my dash. Whatever. The $6 orders are just not doing it for me at all. My shoulder is killing me. This is even worse than any other day. So I don't really know. I bought some hot and cold patches. I hope it's gonna help, but whew, this is really awful. See, that's why you don't do that. They're having a party in here. Oh well, can you blame them? Whoa, drop off is done. Oh my god, my shoulder, it's killing me. It's just, even just to grab the freaking like seat belt, it was killing me. I don't know. Base pay is $5. We'll see if it goes up or not. Whatever. I replaced the ice and the app did not let me add more than 3, so I don't know, it might even go down, who knows. Now I have to drive. I hope there's no traffic. It's 7:43. Oh wait, I'm receiving an order from my store. If I can open it! Oh my god! 2 shop and deliver for 8 miles. What the hell is this shit? It's just very, very bad. So I'm gonna respectfully decline. Honestly, it's killing me. It's killing me even more. I guess it's because I've been like carrying some heavy stuff today. I might have to buy something to keep my shoulder in place. But then that means I can't do anything heavy. So it kind of sucks. But anyway, 7:44, time to go home. I hope you guys had a great Saturday. If you did, good. If you didn't, well, tomorrow is another day. And if you didn't work, I hope you had a great time. It's 4:20 today, but I don't smoke, so okay, whatever. It's also Columbine's Day. That's not as happy, but don't ask me why I know this. Like, it was so long ago. It was like 20 years ago. Anyway, we're not gonna talk about this on this channel. I just think it's horrible to do this kind of shit. Anyway, don't forget to do all of the YouTube things. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.